Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses, and this video is about psychic attacks, and I should put healing with this. Well, first of all, I taught you the psychic shielding, one psychic shielding technique, uh, and it's not really my opinion. It's more of a fact. If you're gonna learn either one of these, creating, destroying, or preserving, which is, the Hindu Trinity. Brahman, Shiva, and Vishnu. You need to, if you know healing, you need to be able to hurt somebody, to be able to heal to the best of your abilities. If you're going to be attacking people, you need to know how to heal, to be able to hurt people to the best of your abilities. And everybody really just needs to know defense and shielding. So, one very small, basic psychic attack that everybody fucking does, well, not everybody does it, but is visualizing you fighting somebody and fucking them up. You have to be super confident. If they're with the spiritual shits, I would say don't do it unless they're more intermediate than you. If they have no sense of spirituality, if they don't know what the fuck a chakra is, if they don't know what the fuck the soul's made out of, this will work a little bit better. It's something that little kids do all of the time. It's something that psychologists always discourage us from doing because they say, visualization is the first step. All serial killers and rapists and shit, the first thing they ever did was visualize it or daydream about it, and they can only visualize it and daydream about it for so long. Now, I don't know how true that is. I always advise against psychic attacking because black magic shit like that, I don't get into that. But if somebody is just in your face pissing you off and it's your manager, it's nothing you can do about it, or it's, in that situation, what you do is you visualize yourself beating them the fuck up, drowning them, burning them, fucking throwing rocks at their face, and fucking doing some airbender shit and airbending the air out their lungs, or just strangling them so they can't breathe. Definitely using all four of the elements. I wouldn't put the fifth element in there because that's putting the icing on the cake. But when you do this, what you should be doing is feeling a lot of negative energy in your heart while doing this meditation, preferably while they're in the room or around or standing right fucking in front of you. If you can look at somebody and visualize a fight above their head going on, that always helps. But if that's not something that you're good at, you can always sit down and meditate on it on your own and just do what you want to do. So, as far as that goes, it's really that simple. It's really that simple. Another thing that you can do is, just like if you watched a lot of TV in the 90s, you always see, they cut out a picture of this person and they tape a dartboard to them, or they tape their picture to a punching bag or something like that. That's motherfucking magic. That's them psychically attacking. That's them teaching you how to psychically attack somebody. So if you do have a dartboard or you do have a punching bag and you can go on their Facebook and print out a picture of them, that will hurt them in real life. And this technique, just like every other psychic technique, just like everything else spiritual, is gonna take your ability to feel the emotion that you need to feel to make this work. It's gonna take you already having a specific level of chi, ki, psi, whatever it is, bioelectricity, whatever you want to call it, prana. And it's gonna take you to be able to control that, direct it, and confidence. You're gonna have to know and believe that's gonna work. So it's gonna be all four of those put together. If you feel a lot of anger but you can't control yourself, then it's a good chance that it could be a lot worse. than what you planned on. If you can control yourself a lot, but you don't really feel that much anger, I wouldn't waste my time doing it. If you keep an open mind, if you're like, you know what, I actually fucking like this person a little bit, I don't want them to be in a bad situation, that's gonna control what goes on. But if you're like, I don't know this motherfucker, I hate this person, I don't care what the fuck happens to them, something, the worst thing possible could happen to them. And you never did this before, and you never, but that's just how it is. So it's gonna take all of that. Your level of chi, your level of energy that you already have in your body, your ability to control your thoughts, the openness of them getting hurt, the emotions that you feel, and of course, knowing exactly what you're doing. Now, as far as healing, one simple technique, and these two are just simple because I gave you an advanced shielding. So I'm gonna give you something very basic. And so, if you, for all my geeks, all my nerds out there, if you want to look into the actual science of this, I'm gonna explain it on a scientific level. If you're gonna heal somebody, what you need to put into your mind is, it's nothing fucking super spiritual or super complicated about this. What you do is you're focusing your mind and you're putting your energies into programming this person's cellular fucking structure. If a person hurts their knee or their elbow, you take their knee or your elbow, put it under your hands, meditate. You could pull it from your heart, you can pull it from your solar plexus. Those are usually the centers that people use to heal. Charge your hands up. Definitely have some breathing exercises that you've done before. Circulate the energy, but you program the person's cells to heal. Fill them with light. See their tear or their bruise or whatever it is, the break, coming together and looking perfect. See the red flesh healing perfectly, the blood circulating through it, feels good, it's happy, it's fucking pulsing with electricity. And then you could say a small affirmation, this person is healed, everything is good that they feel, something like that. You can repeat that in your mind, what you do not part. Now, the disclaimer is, if somebody just hurt their knee, and you visualize them fucking running as fast as they can, you're gonna end up hurting them even more. The process of them healing will be sped up, but they will feel pain before they feel pleasure. This is to heal the body. It's not to make it feel good. It's not to make it... It's gonna hurt more if you do that. If you just fucking tore something in your knee and then if your friend tore something in their knee and you try to heal them and you visualize them as running hella fast, they're not at that. Their body's gonna heal much fucking faster. So you want to visualize them walking on a treadmill, walking to work, not fucking jumping up and down, running a marathon. That process, doing that will make them heal slower, but it works better if it's somebody that you know, preferably somebody that you physically connected with, had sex with, maybe a family member, because you know your DNA and their DNA are gonna speak to each other. But this is real science. If people can put images in the fucking TV and get you to buy fucking McDonald's, that's the same premise. It's the same exact thing. They're using their resources in order for you to buy fucking McDonald's. You're putting your thoughts directly from your brain, communicating to your hands, communicating to their body part. It's just like light. It's when you put your hand in the fucking sun, it gets tanner. It's because that light is information that's telling your skin to do certain things. That's exactly what you're doing, but you're doing it directly to their muscle for good intentions, or their bone for good intentions. It's the same thing as playing their fucking playing a song for them and making them feel good. It's the same thing as them putting their hand in the sunlight and their hand getting darker. It's the same thing as you eating a salad and you're getting chlorophyll and now you're healthier and your melanin is activated and things like that. So it's no spookism, it's no fucking witchcraft, it's none of that shit. If you want to believe it, you can believe it. And of course, like I said before, it's all based on your confidence, your actual ability to do this, your level of chi and ki and prana and all of that, the actual strength that you have, the level for you to focus and direct, the level of your discipline and your real belief, as well as the person's belief. If they don't believe that this shit will work, they're gonna end up blocking. They're gonna end up putting up a mental block. Just like when I hear a Drake song and somebody's like, "Nigga, I told you, wasn't that fire?" I'm like, I don't like Drake, bro. I didn't listen to that verse at all. I just heard the beat. It's gonna be the same thing, and and you're gonna be wasting each other's time. So make sure you get those 5 elements in check. Your own willpower, your actual belief in fucking reality, your real ability in reality, making sure the person's actually open for this, and really knowing what the fuck you're doing in a real way. As far as your visualization, you know, it's not all 5 of these things have to be in check before any of this shit works. And it doesn't have to be something that you do all the time. It could be something that you only do one time in your life. I wouldn't recommend doing this for anything vital, a heart, a brain, a fucking reproductive organ. Stick to the muscles and the bones, maybe even the teeth or the gums if somebody's having tooth problems. But anything other than that, stay away from any glands, thyroid glands, pituitary glands, pineal glands. Don't try to open people's pineal gland with this. Have I ever? I have. Liz hurt her knee when she was working out about 2 months ago, and I did this. And the reason I have experience with the whole running thing, I visualized her running, jogging to work, happy, smiling, and I felt like she was revitalized and things like that. And it hurt her immediately. She was in more pain. It got more swollen, but this is because her body was actually healing fast, and it was skipping the part in which she should have felt good before her body starts to repair itself. So that's why I'm telling you, if you're gonna try to fix somebody's elbow, don't have them lifting fucking maxing out or bench pressing maxing out. Just see them walking, swinging their elbow healthily, or maybe picking up their son, or using some scissors, doing something light. Now, when I did what I did, yes, Liz was in more pain. She was not hurt anymore. She was healing and healed. And it took about 2 to 3 days, when this should have took anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. We even bought a brace and everything. She's never used the brace. She's never had a problem with it. There were no adverse effects. She felt extreme pain after the first 2 hours or so. But after the first 24 hours, she was already halfway healed. So definitely take it slow. That's what I'm saying. If I would have done it any slower, it would have doubled the time. Instead of her being healed in 3 days, she probably would have been healed in like a week and a half. And she wouldn't have been in pain. As far as the soothing, I don't know how to soothe. I don't know how to take the pain away. I don't think that I think I tried to do it, but at that point it just didn't matter. I think she came home from work and she just went to sleep right after that. But I mean, I'd rather be just my personality, just from my experience, skateboard accidents, being sick for the first fucking 10 years of my life, fucking once a month, having the flu all those times. I'd rather be healed and still have the pain than, you know, like you go to the fucking doctor and you break something and they give you some goddamn medicine and you're like, dude, you gave me this medicine and then now I'm gonna fuck around, I'm gonna be super confident because I'm high and I don't feel anything. I'm gonna fuck around and end up re-breaking this shit, re-tearing this shit. That's why I tell don't do, fuck the drugs. I hurt my back at work right before my birthday. And my manager was like, did you take any drugs? I was like, no, I didn't take any drugs. I hurt my back, nigga. If I take some drugs and I feel like I can do something or twist or turn a specific way, and in reality I can't do that, I'm gonna end up hurting my back even more and have to go to the doctor. So when I get hurt, I wanna feel that shit. I wanna know what I can and can't do. I don't wanna be all drugged up and end up fucking myself up even more. I skate, I feel. I don't know what that means. But that's all it is, man. I'm doing one more video, and then I'm gonna be on my live stream at 8 o'clock tonight talking about all that illegal shit I'm not supposed to be talking about. But definitely check out my SoundCloud. Check out the new tracks I've been dropping lately. Socialize with me, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, website, email, and Facebook are the easiest way to get in touch with me. But that's it, man. It's AaroniMoses. If you have any questions, please let me know. I can answer them for you, or I can definitely point you in the direction of your answer. That's it, man. Peace.